Hello viewers, hope you are all well. Let's start with test number 8. Which of these tools is most appropriate for contingency planning? A. Matrix chart. B. Process decision program chart. C. Pareto chart. D. Continuous improvement chart. Here, the correct answer is B. The process decision program chart is ideal for contingency planning as it helps identify potential problems in a plan and outlines countermeasures. It visually maps out steps and associated risks. This makes it the most effective tool for preparing alternatives. Question number 2. Which of the following elements of manufacturing lead time is generally the longest? A. Move time. B. Setup time. C. Run time. D. Queue time. Here the correct answer is D. Generally only 10 to 20% of manufacturing lead time is actual operation time. The rest of the time is caused by work in process time when the part is not being worked on. Of this stagnant time, queue time accounts for the longest time. Question number 3. All the following affect the queue time of a job at a work center. However, which of the following is the most important factor affecting the queue time? A. The existing queue time at the work center. B. The setup times on the various jobs. C. The lot size of the job. D. The priority of the job. Here the correct answer is D. The priority of the job is the most important factor affecting the queue time at a work center. The queue time will be eliminated if the priority of the job is high enough to bypass all the other jobs waiting for the work center. For example, if the president of the company says to make one particular job the next. Question number 4. Given the following information, calculate the weekly available capacity at the work center. Here the correct answer is C. Relevant formula and calculation is displayed on the screen for your easy understanding. Question number 5. The process of finishing product A at work center 101 has just been completed. To prepare for running product B at this workstation, different tooling must be installed. This process is called A. Interoperation time, B. Changeover, C. Tooling reconfiguration, D. Queue time. Here the correct answer is B. A changeover is the process of refitting equipment to offset the effects of the previous production and or get the work center ready for the next production. Question number 6. In training adults, the best approach is A. To use off-the-shelf modules from which they can learn. B. To customize training to their workplace. C. To send them to a seminar. D. None of the above. Here the correct answer is B. Adults learn better when the training is customized to the workplace. When they can relate what they have learned to how they work, benefits from the training will accrue. Question number 7. Bringing the voice of the customer into the company can be achieved through which of the following? A. Resolving customer complaints quickly. B. Producing high quality products consistently. C. Creating quality systems which include customer problems. D. Conducting in-depth interviews with customers. Here the correct answer is D. The voice of the customer is a methodology for taking what the customer wants and translating their wants into products or services. This is done through in-depth interviews and interview log, which keeps breaking down the customer's wants into actionable items. The other way to develop products and services that satisfy the customer is to listen to potential customers' wants and break them into actionable items. Question number 8. A company is going to design their products for manufacturability. This will result in A. Faster market introductions. B. Reduced product options and features. C. Improved product quality. D. Increased capacity available. Here the correct answer is C. Design for manufacturability is simplification of parts, products and processes to improve quality and reduce manufacturing costs. Question number 9. The primary use of environmental scanning is to A. Identify threats and opportunities. B. Identify strengths and weaknesses. C. Understand competitors' strategies. D. Understand current markets. Here the correct answer is A. Environmental scanning involves analyzing external factors like market trends, regulations, and technology to detect potential threats and opportunities. It helps organizations anticipate changes and adapt strategically. Identifying internal factors like strengths and weaknesses is not its primary focus. Question number 10. Collaboration among organizations in a supply chain can reduce the total inventory by A. Shifting the inventory to suppliers, B. Reducing the variability of end user demand, C. Reducing the resupply time, D. Increasing the speed of communications. Here the correct answer is C. Collaboration can reduce total inventory by shortening resupply time, allowing companies to order smaller, more frequent quantities. This minimizes the need for large safety stocks. Faster replenishment directly lowers overall inventory levels. Question number 11. In a distribution requirement planning system, in-transit lead time is accounted for by A. Safety stock in the receiving warehouse, B. Being offset as a gross requirement in the supply warehouse, C. Safety stock in the supply warehouse, D. None of the above. Here the correct answer is B. In distribution requirement planning, the lead time between warehouses is offset as the planned shipment to the receiving warehouse becomes the gross requirement in the supply warehouse. This logic is similar to the lead time offset in a MRP system where the planned order release is offset by the lead time to purchase or make the part. Question number 12. Errors in the master schedule can result from data inaccuracies in which of the following? A. Component lead times, B. Inventory balances, C. Bills of material structure, D. Manufacturing routings. Here the correct answer is B. Inaccurate inventory balances can cause errors in the master schedule by leading to incorrect assumptions about available stock. This may result in overproduction or stockouts. Accurate inventory data is crucial for reliable scheduling. Question number 13. Which of the following factors is least important in determining in a production plan? A. Resource availability, B. The inventory plan, C. The sales forecast, D. The production schedule. Here the correct answer is D. The production schedule is a short-term detailed execution tool, not a primary input for creating the broader production plan. Production planning focuses on long-term capacity, inventory, and demand alignment. Hence, it plays the least role in determining the production plan. Question number 14. In resource planning, the bill of resources is based on which of the following? A. The lot size of a typical product, B. The lot size of each product, C. 1 unit of the typical product, D. 1 unit of each product. Here the correct answer is C. The bill of resources is typically based on 1 unit of the typical product. It outlines the resource required to produce a single unit of the standard or most commonly produced item, helping to determine resource needs across different products. This provides a consistent basis for resource planning. Question number 15. A manufacturing company would like to increase its backlog from 1 month to 2 months. The annual demand for their product is 600 units. How many units should they produce? A. 500, B. 550, C. 600, D. 650. The correct answer is B. The company currently produces 600 units annually or 50 per month. Their current backlog is 1 month or 50 units. In order to increase their backlog by 1 month, they will need to produce 50 less than their annual demand or 550 units. Question number 16. What is the primary consideration used in selecting a new supplier? A. Cleanliness of their facility, B. Proximity to your factory, C. Manufacturing capability and reliability, D. ISO certification. Here the correct answer is C. For the supplier to meet your ongoing needs, they must have the right manufacturing capability and reliability. No matter what other attributes they may have, if they cannot meet your needs on consistent basis, then the supplier should not be chosen. Question number 17. Aggregate inventory management is concerned with A. Managing inventory items and how they are used, B. Establishing the production plan, C. The cost and benefits of carrying the different classes of inventory, D. The distribution network and the movement of inventory. Here the correct answer is C. Aggregate inventory management is concerned with the cost and benefit of carrying raw materials, work in process, and finished goods inventory. It is financially oriented. Question number 18. The objective of scheduling is to A. Ensure work centers are properly loaded, B. Meet delivery dates, C. Provide capable to promise information, D. Meet cost targets. Here, the correct answer is B. The primary objective of scheduling is to meet delivery dates while utilizing manufacturing resources effectively. Question number 19. Which of the following is most likely to be dependent demand item? A. A manufactured subassembly, B. An item in a grocery store, C. A service part, D. An office supply item. Here the correct answer is A. A manufactured subassembly is a dependent demand item because its demand is driven by the production of the final product rather than independent market demand. It is required in fixed quantities based on the production schedule of the finished goods. The other options are independent demand items. Question number 20. Forecasts are usually wrong, but we continue to use them. They are necessary because A. Forecasters provide a service to the organization. B. Forecasts are prelude to business planning. C. The master production schedule needs one. D. Materials requirement planning cannot operate without one. Here the correct answer is B. Forecasts are the prelude to business planning. They provide an estimate of what conditions will look like in the future. So even though we know they are wrong, by measuring how wrong they are, forecasts can be consistently improved for use by the business. Thank you for joining me today. I appreciate the time and attention of all my viewers. If you want to practice more questions, please click the video.